Hey everyone, Garbage here. Welcome back to another live stream. Hello. How's everyone doing? Yes, the art and game dev stream is back. Hello everyone. How are you? What the hell is that? That sawed off. We actually drew this in another stream. It's my little art asset that I wanted to make. We'll get rid of it for now. But good. I'm glad to hear that you're doing all right. Let me know if the audio is off, like if the background music is too loud or something. I don't think it's off though. I'm pretty confident about that. Hello everybody. Hello and welcome. The audio is okay. Good. I'm always worrying about audio for some reason. It's like the thing I obsess about the most. But yeah, like the title suggests, we're going to be doing some art first. I want to create I want to make an animation. I want to make an animation for the stream. And so we'll do that first. And then afterwards, we're going to do some game dev. And so it should be a pretty interesting stream today. Why does my video quality always default to 144p? Sometimes it depends, like, are you using Google Chrome or are you using something else like Firefox? Because I've noticed that when you're on Firefox, sometimes YouTube will just hit you with a curveball for no reason. It never happens with Google Chrome. It's just it's almost always like a combination of like internet connection speed and then Google just being like anti-competitive, you know? YouTube app on mobile. Okay, so it shouldn't happen. I think it might just be like you had a poor connection where you were. Audio is pretty important. Yes, it is. Even if the video looks bad, if the audio, okay, people won't mind. Yeah, for the most part, right? As long as you can hear it. Well, it's like this. Bad video people can forgive. But bad audio is almost impossible to sit through, you know? Yeah, so I do put a lot of importance on audio. In fact, I kind of want to put like I want to sound treat my room so that we're not getting all these reflections off the walls and stuff. All right, I want to put some put some sound treatment on the walls so that it absorbs like extra sound reflections. Probably how old my phone is plays in that too. Also, another thing to remember, like if you haven't turned off your phone in a while, you should do that. Like get in the habit of turning it off like once a month or so, because computers start to get a little funky. They start acting a little weird when they've been on for a while, right? And so it's usually a pretty good practice to just shut down the phone and then restart it. And oftentimes it fixes stuff like that. Like, for example, if you find that it takes like 10 minutes, like you send a text message to someone and then it takes them like 10 minutes to get the message. Like sometimes that's because you haven't turned off your phone in a while. Yeah, that's something that I learned. Like anytime your phone is doing something, I sometimes forget to charge it weekly. Oh, okay. Yeah, sometimes, or rather a lot of times, these problems are fixed, you know, when you turn off the phone. Okay, all right. So we're gonna do a bit of drawing. Don't turn off, just buy a new one. Hey. Don't let Don't let the capitalist propaganda fool you. You know, you're being psyoped. You're being psyoped into you're playing right into Apple's hands. Hi, Garbage. Can't stay for this one, but I wanted to drop by and say hi. Okay, that's no problem. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for stopping by. All right. Let's get set up with the tablet then. It's been a while since we did a drawing stream, hasn't it? Hold on, give me a second. Just okay. Yeah, no. And don't buy into that crap. Don't buy into, oh, just get a new one. No. They're like actively trying to get you to do that. Like no joke. Yeah. So the cool thing about Krita, and one of the reasons why I use it, is because it has animation. It has an animation function, right? I think, yeah, if we go into workspace and animation, it changes. You get a whole timeline and everything. You can do layers, and you can do onion skinning. It's really cool. Like, I'm really happy that this is a thing, you know? Don't buy modding makes it better. Yeah, exactly, right? Exactly, right? If you can hack your devices to work better, why not? Well, actually, the reason why not is because, you know, the companies that sell the products will be like, no, if you open it up, you're gonna void the warranty, and you're not gonna be able to, you know, you won't be able to replace it if something goes wrong. And it's like, bro, my brother in Christ, you were never going to replace it anyways, you know? Yeah, I may have a few opinions about that sort of thing. Sorry, I went on a bit of a rant there for a second. Okay, but first, before we do anything, I want to set up some grids. And so, let's see, window, dockers, okay, and then grids and guides, okay. But yeah, so the reason why I'm making some stream assets today is because Valentine's Day is right around the corner, isn't it? And so I want to create at least one thing for Valentine's Day, something cute. Let's see, so it's 2048? I think it's 2048. Oh no, it's 2560. Okay, now let's resize that actually. 2048 by 2048. Okay, there we go. And then we can 1024 by 1024. Show the grid. Okay, so now we have a good idea of where the middle is. What was that tangent about again? About how modding is illegal and something? It's not illegal. It's just that manufacturers will make it so that if you try to mess around with the insides of your phone, then it'll void the warranty. And they try to use that to prevent you from trying to fix your own phones or make modifications or do things like that. It's not illegal. It's just that they're trying to, it's anti-repair, anti-consumer behavior. That's what it is. And I mean, if you look at like everything that I do, right? I am an open source software enthusiast. I use open source. I mean, this Krita right here is open source software, right? I could use Photoshop or anything else, but I choose to use Krita because it's open source specifically. So yeah, I'm kind of into, you know, like software freedom, right to repair, that sort of thing. Yes, so it is about the right to repair debacle. It's not even a debacle, right? It's not. There's no like debate, right? It's just yeah, it's companies being anti-consumer. If you have the confidence to do self-repair, then it kind of defeats the whole warranty thing, right? Well, like, it's nice to have the option there, right? Like if you like, right? I mean, I guess, like, sure, like from the company's perspective, it's like, oh well, you know, we would fix this, but we didn't account for you going in there and screwing things up, and so now it's not covered. But it extends beyond that, right? It extends beyond that, because this is for stuff like, oh well, I just want to replace my battery, you know? But you can't even do that because like the battery's like soldered in. It's like, don't mess around with that stuff, don't mess around with it. It's like, yeah, but you don't make it possible to replace batteries and stuff. Okay, I'm losing the focus here. My roommate came home tired, and now I'm tired sympathetically. Isn't that weird, right? Isn't that weird? Like sometimes you see someone be sleepy and all of a sudden you feel sleepy, right? It's contagious yawning, that sort of thing. What's up with that? What is up with that? It's like real. It's real. Hey, Bada Shock. How's it going? Okay. Let's actually do stuff now, shall we? Shall we? Yeah, we can continue ranting about right to repair later. But for now, I have a mission. I have a mission. Actually, let's go here. Do you play guitar, by the way? Yeah, I do. A little bit. I do a little bit of everything, right? I play instruments, I draw, I develop games, I can sing a little bit. You know, I do a little bit of everything. I'm not like good at anything. It's jack of all trades, I guess you could say. That's sort of how I've always kind of been. Like I have so many interests that I can't dedicate 100% of my time to just one pursuit. That's kind of like, and I used to think that was kind of like a nerf, right? Like a life nerf. But honestly, it's not bad. It's not bad. The hell? What is going on here? I don't know. Anyways. Either human evolution or some psychological thing. Oh, yeah, we're talking about the sympathetic tiredness, which is, yeah, it's got to be something, right? Right. You see, like minds are very suggestible too, right? So you can like easily convince someone that they're tired, even if they're not actually tired. How is your opinion on some of the electrical designs that are hostile to being tampered with? Yeah, I mean, that's an example of technology companies being anti-right to repair, right? They want to make it impossible for the everyday person to, you know, go into their devices and make repairs or, you know, make modifications, right? They want to control the entire ecosystem. They won't sell you parts. They won't give you schematics or anything, right? It's just, we want 100% control of everything, right? We control the software, the hardware, the manufacturing, the distribution, everything. And I'm not the biggest fan of that, I gotta say. All right, all right, all right. Continuing on. Before we get like it's just like I was not expecting to go on some rant about right to repair today, but that's what I guess that was just in the cards today. Okay, so how is your opinions on some of the oh wait, no, I already done. So it's going to be some assets for your Valentine's Day stream. Pretty much. It's just going to be one like simple animation. Pretty much. But I want it to be kind of funny, right? So I'm thinking I'm going to do a Cupid, right? Right. So it's going to be me. It's going to be me, but it's a Cupid. So like see like right, I have like basically, you know, like a bow and arrow type of deal, right? And then here's the arrow. I want to do like that. You got some wings here, right? And then I want to make it animated so that the wings are flapping. And that's kind of like the general idea. Do you see? I'm gonna just be chilling for a while, kind of just lurking. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. That's like the ideal way to enjoy my streams, to be honest. We're all just chilling. Okay, there we go. We're all just chilling. Shrink down like that. In the middle. Is it mythical accurate Cupid or Hollywood accurate Cupid? This is headcanon accurate Cupid. Like whatever, like the idea I had in my head about what Cupid looks like, I'm just going with that, right? Like I think I looked up a picture of Cupid like a few days ago, and I'm just going by what I remember. Yeah, so there'll be me. I'll have my hair, my bangs, right? And something like that. Here's my face, right? So you get it, right? You get the idea. And then I think we could like move the head down. Yeah, like that, something like that. Right, this is just a sketch. But it's like the general idea. Cupid needs a tail? I don't think I've ever seen Cupid with a tail, right? Right, like Cupid... Oh wait, no, I'm mixing it up, right? So Cupid is one thing, and then a cherub is another, right? A cherub is like a little baby, right? No, don't they depict Cupid as a baby with a bow and arrow? Why not a sniper rifle with heart-shaped elements like scope and muzzle brake? Cause I want to draw a bow and arrow. I want to draw a bow and arrow. That's why, basically. Okay. Yeah, Cupid is depicted as a baby, right? He's like wearing like a diaper and everything like that. I don't know if we're gonna do that, but that's what I was thinking, at least. Okay. I'm not sure. Do I want like thick lines? I think I do want thick lines. So let's get started, I guess. No diaper? Yeah, I mean, I was just gonna put my regular pants on. And that's what I was thinking about doing. Cupid needs to be muscular. I mean, how are they gonna draw that arrow with toddler arms? Well, like, it's supposed to be like fiction. It's supposed to be fiction. Okay. Not sure what I'm doing here. Right, and then if I do this, they don't put a diaper on him, just flying baby with a bow and arrow. Okay, I see. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, see, you gotta have that smug energy, I feel like. I think that's important. Compound bow, its draw gets weaker the further you push the string. Is that really true? I don't think I've ever pulled a compound bow before. That's pretty cool if it is. Cause I remember like in school one time we had a course, like a 1-day course on bow and arrows, and it was like a really light draw bow. I think it was like 40 pounds or something. But even then, I was like like I was struggling, and like 40 pounds is like baby weight in the bow world, right? It's either full command with a leaf to hide their pee-pee or some weird looking toga. Oh yeah, huh? It is like a toga, like whatever the Romans wear. Yeah, you're right, huh? Okay, so let's see. Let's try. That's my body right here. And so I'm thinking, yeah, we're just gonna put pants on me, right? Want them to be kind of like little stubby legs though. No. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Kind of got a dumpy here though. Okay, and then we'll do the arms. Yeah, anatomy is not my greatest strength. I will admit. What is happening? What is happening? Ugh, I hate when that happens. I read the PM articles about the different types of bows, comparing their pull resistance diagrams. English warbow is pretty much exponential, while compound is like a reverse of that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. I had no idea about that, right? I always assumed that the compound bows just made it like, it didn't like make it easier to draw, it just made it so it just multiplied the force of. That's what I thought that what they were for. I didn't know they also made it like easier to draw, like when you pull it further. That's interesting. I'd never considered that before. Oh, and then we'll do a little stubby hand. So the Cupid bunch got a dump truck from what I see. Kinda. I guess it's kind of lore accurate. Imagine like I'm wearing my pants, but with a diaper underneath, right? And that's why it's all poofy like that. Yeah, that's what we'll go with. This is my other hand. Okay, and then the bow. You can set up a compound bow and a normal bow that have the same pull weight but have drastically different force. Yeah, it's like a force multiplier, right? That's like the whole point of the compound bow. Like that's also like why like recurve bows exist too, because it allows you to have a smaller bow but it have similar force as a regular bow. What is it? What do they call them? Like traditional bows? Yeah, like it has something to do with the pulleys and everything. I mean, there's a difference between like a traditional bow and a long bow and a compound bow and a recurve bow, right? Like the recurve bows are the ones that kind of like do this situation. Oh. Wait. Right, they have the little curve out here, right? Because whereas a standard bow is like that, right? And then the compound bow is like a whole nother situation, right? It's like that with wheels and strings and everything, right? Yeah, this is a recurve bow. Oh. But that's about all I know about it. Gotta read a lot of topics about bow after this. It seems interesting. It is really interesting. Like I am like when I was like a kid growing up, like I used to be like so obsessed with medieval stuff. Like you have no idea. Like I wanted armor, I wanted swords, I wanted bows, I wanted everything, you know? Aren't you mixing it up with composite bow, the one consisting of several various materials depending on their role, like horn pieces and sinew? I might be. Like my understanding is that a compound bow is made up of different materials. Oh, wait a second. Okay, I see what you're talking about. Yeah, I think I was mixing it up. Right, a compound bow is made up of different materials. But then what is this bow? It's like the modern bow. What is this? Like, what is this bow? What is this called? Don't know much about bows other than the amount of pull and the size of the bow determine what type of bow it is. Wait, so this is a compound bow. But there's also a compound bow where it's made up of different materials, right? Like it could look like this, but then it's like made of one material here, but the other material here. And that changes like the characteristics. Oh, composite versus compound. Okay, all right. Okay, I see now. Composite. Okay, yeah, all right. That makes sense. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you for clearing that up. We got some bow nuts in chat. yeah, I love it. But like I was saying, like I was like so obsessed with anything medieval, and to a certain degree I still am. All right, so that's gonna be the bow. Okay. Yeah, we'll just keep it simple. I like your content, but VTubers suck. Why not just stream yourself? I mean, it's what I'm interested in. You know, I'm no hate, right? No hate. We ain't beefing. We're not beefing, right? Everyone has their own tastes. Yeah, it's perfectly okay not to like VTubers. It's just what I like. It's just what I prefer to do. Counterpoint, her VTuber is hella cute. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm quite proud of it. Being the creator of it. So yeah, thank you. I really do like that. You know, it's what I'm interested in, you know. Yeah, I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but it is my cup of tea, and that's important. That's the most important part. Okay, this looks fine. It's acceptable. It's very easy to get caught up in, you know, does it look perfect? Does it look fine? Nah, it's fine. It's fine. I also have to do my pigtails though. Maybe I'll do it like this. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I like that. Oops. I kind of subbed to this channel because I saw the avatar and I'm like, oh hey, they made graphic content and have a Final Fantasy VII avatar. I'm a sub. Do I resemble a Final Fantasy character? I'll have to look at that. An initial sketch, a repair to rights rant, and a tangent about the bow types. So almost half of a stream as it stands now. Yeah, that's the beauty of it. We can talk about just about anything on these streams. And I do have like a wide range of interests. And so I just like to talk about stuff like that, you know? One kind of bow we forgot to mention is used with a violin. Oh, how could we forget? Of course. One of the most important kinds of bows. Funny thing about the VTuber stuff, I have absolutely no idea why, but I thought Garbage was a black guy when I first started watching years ago. I mean, anything is possible. I can confirm that I'm not black though. Not a character, but more of how polygraphics that. Oh yeah, I mean, I will say I've taken a lot of inspiration from, you know, the low poly 90s video game aesthetic. I mean, obviously, right? like I don't think I was like really all that interested at first, but then when I started doing research for the low poly Apex Legends video I did and the low poly Valorant videos that I made, I definitely gained an interest just like by doing my research on that stuff. And ever since then, it's just sort of like, man, I kind of just want to do low poly. Like this is fun. This is fun. Like I don't want to do high poly stuff. The musicians enter the archery thread. Yes. I mean, yes, they belong together. Musicians and archers. I feel like it's just a match made in heaven. Those were the first two videos you watched. Yeah, awesome. Yeah, those were the videos that put my channel on the map. Because before that, I was making like Godot tutorials, and those were doing okay, but they definitely weren't ever going to make my channel big. And it was those types of videos that started my channel, started the big growth. No poly when? Here, I'll do no poly right now. Goodbye, forever. You'll never see me again. Garbage, did you see anything you found interesting from SHOT Show this year? I do not know what that is. Is that a... I've heard the name. I feel like it has something to do with guns, but I don't know for sure. The low poly art style can definitely make some amazing art and concepts. Yeah, for sure. For sure. That's why I like it, right? You can represent so many things with low poly. It's like, and you can create things that are very beautiful. You can create things that appear very detailed. And it's like a fun challenge. It's like a fun challenge trying to like represent the image in your mind, but with a small number of polygons. I really like that. Like that's like one of the most entertaining parts of it for me. Yeah, like that's why yeah, like I also got a lot of inspiration from the 256 Fest challenge on Twitter, now known as X. That definitely inspired me in a lot of ways. And that don't look good. That don't look good. Oh yeah, and we have to do the wings too. So let's see. How are we gonna do that? Okay, I feel like maybe the pigtails are gonna get in the way then. OMG, I just saw a 0-bit VTuber. Let's go. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, brother. Deep Rock Galactic does low poly well. Oh man, that game, like it's crazy. The entire game is 3 gigabytes. It's 3 gigabytes. Like that's crazy. At least to me, right? Especially now that we have 150, 200 gigabyte games. I just really like that. Yeah, just give me a second. I'm saving the file so that we don't lose it. Okay. The SHOT Show is an annual large firearms convention. A lot of stuff from all over the industry get together and show off really cool products and ideas. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. We have IWA in Europe. Okay, I see. Yeah, I've definitely heard about it. Yeah, that's where they show off like really like cutting edge stuff, right? Like guns that are not even in production yet, that kind of thing. Yeah, okay. Is BattleBit low poly? Yeah, definitely low poly. Even the guns, even though they look pretty realistic and pretty detailed, they're low poly too. Yeah, everything about it is low poly, and I love it. I think BattleBit, the entire thing is like, it's also like I think it's like maybe like 8 gigabytes or something like that. Like I just love that. I just love it when games are lightweight like that. And not coincidentally, I have 0 performance issues with BattleBit. I can run that thing on just about anything. Okay, so we will instead change my pigtails to little bumps instead. And then I get this one a little bigger. And then we will give myself some wings. So I'm thinking, no, that looks too much like a demon wing. So just do that, I guess. Mm, there we go. Today, it's more of an achievement to make a small game instead of big games. Yeah, I mean, you can always throw more polygons, more processing power, more everything on a game, right? But yeah, if you're concerned about your game running on lower end hardware and things like that, then yeah, you do have to do a little more. You have to give it a little more. Well, it's like a different development process, right? I'm not saying that high-end development is easier in any way, because it's not. It's just different. BattleBit is just a standalone unturned mod. I mean, I don't think so, right? Like, is it? I don't think it's. I think it's just its own thing, right? A love demon, like a Cupid, but a demon. Oh wait, I just invented a succubus. What a bummer. Like, if I give myself more like bat wings, then it would turn into a succubus, I think, right? A lot of the data for AAA is actually uncompressed sound files for higher quality and faster loading audio. Is that right? Is that true? Huh. Like, so we're getting like uncompressed, lossless, like uncompressed files, wave files and whatever. Just the raw audio, huh? I did not know that. I mean, I knew that like the textures had a big impact on the size of the game as well. But I thought they always like compress the audio. Maybe not. I'm more into looking at vids that document people modding guns into other types. Like they're able to make an AK-47 a semi-sniper rifle or something. Yeah, there's a lot you can do, right? If you're willing to like drill some holes in a gun, you can definitely make them do a lot of things that they were never designed to do. Okay, so this is our first frame here, and I'm liking it. I'm liking it. And so I'm thinking, or you know what I probably should do is move it over here, and I'll show you why. Okay. And then we will go back to the animation workspace, right? And so we can create a keyframe here, right? Insert keyframe. Right, so this is our keyframe, and then in the next frame, you can insert a new keyframe, right? Yeah, so here is the first frame, and then here's the second frame. And I think we're probably just gonna do a copy paste job here. In fact, I'll remove this keyframe, and then copy this keyframe, and then paste this keyframe here. So they appear to be the same, but they're not. They're not. We can change this. At least that's the theory. I know Source Engine uses WAV files. Still sounds meh, not great, but not bad. To be perfectly honest, I've never been able to like hear the subtle differences, like with compressed and uncompressed audio, like hi-fi and lo-fi. It might have to do with like my equipment. But I've never really been able to like actually hear the difference. No one is modding an actual AK into a sniper rifle. It can't even mount an optic natively. Yeah, I think like if you want an AK-ish, and at least an AK-looking type of gun, that is a sniper rifle. You just go for the, what is it? Is it a Dragunov? Is it a Dragunov? Right. I know it's not. I know it's not an AK, but like, or yeah, like the SVD. Like I know it's not an AK, but it looks like an AK. Oh yeah, it would be really nice. Yeah, like if a game shipped with like multiple like configurations, like oh, like I have a low end PC, so configure this way, and then it will only download like the low poly models and everything, and low like the small textures and compressed audio. But I don't know how feasible that is. It feels like it's not feasible. I know the Dragunov is not an AK. I know. Okay, all right. So here we can like okay, wait, so we can like erase things. And we can change the frame, and it should just pop back and forth. Depending on what frame we're in. Yeah. And so we can make changes between the different frames and it'll just work. Most of the game goes big because of big texture size they put in, I guess. Yeah. Right. We have like big old 4K, 8K textures, and those are definitely not tiny. Even when compressed, they're definitely not tiny. And then you have like thousands of textures in modern games. So it really adds up. This chat previously talked bow, now gun, next nuke. Really, a W community? I mean, I don't know anything about nukes, unfortunately, but I do appreciate firearms for sure. And I also appreciate bows and arrows and swords and things like that too. So, it's only natural that they come up. Also, a lot I get to talk about like right to repair and all that other stuff too. It's like, yeah, just whatever, anything goes really. The PT R&D is in the same caliber. Besides, if you jerry-rig the KPVT just right enough, it can also technically become an anti-material rifle. Interesting. I did not know that. Oh, hey, Bean, so you're able to be here now? That's awesome. That's great. Welcome. Louis Rossmann enjoyer? Yes, for sure. I definitely do find myself agreeing with Louis Rossmann more often than not. I don't agree with everything he says, but I do agree with a lot. Okay, so we'll get rid of this. Yeah, Lewis gang for sure. It's kind of cool. Like he started out just doing like laptop repair videos, and then started getting into right to repair topics, and it's just cool. And he's been kind of like been through a lot in recent years, right? Moving out of New York and everything. just kind of interesting to like kind of like check in on him every once in a while, you know, see what he's up to. I feel like that for like a lot of YouTubers. Like there are some YouTubers out there who I don't like actively watch anymore, but I do like to like just check in on them every once in a while, see how they're doing, you know? Is anyone else like that? Kind of squash this. Yeah. And then I think we can skew it or something, right? That's fine. Guns are cool, so epic. They really are. They really are. I've been interested in guns pretty much my whole life. Some guns are mechanical masterpieces, either in their intricate clockwork-like operation or in how they accomplish so much with how utterly simplistic they are. Yeah. Like, for me... Yeah, like for me, like the bolt action rifle is like it's like the most amazing thing to me. Like the fact that we came up with something like that, it's just so cool. We gotta give it speed lines. Speed lines. Okay, I'm back. What did I miss? Let's see. We were talking about rights of repair. We were talking about bow and arrows. We were talking about guns and audio compression in video games and stuff like that. There was a lot of topics. We talk about a lot of things for sure. No, this needs to be more extreme. There we go. And then we can do some speed lines. Yeah, there we go. Pure ADHD chat. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a good way to just get me to go off on some tangent. I feel like is to just like quickly mention something, right? And I might go off on a tangent about that. If you're so impressed with bolt action rifles, then I can only imagine your reaction to the daisy-chained ball and powder magazines and some black powder era guns. Oh yeah, black powder is another thing that I'm really like, I find really fascinating. And it's like interesting too, right? Because like black powder rifle or black powder firearms are not legally considered firearms in the United States. At least most of them are, I think. And so you can actually just buy a black powder revolver like off the shelf at like a retail store, which I always found really interesting. Let's do something with this hand here. We'll just I think what we'll do is we'll redraw it. Oh, whoops. I made a whoopsie. I made the line too narrow. Okay. P90 looks cool AF. I couldn't trust myself with weapons, but if I could, I would get a civilian version of it, if that exists. I think it does, but I maybe, well, as a civilian in the United States at least, you can get a P90, I believe. Not a full auto P90, but a semi-auto one. I'm sure. I think. Now that I think about it, I've never actually seen anyone shooting a P90 before, so I'm not sure. Don't come to me for advice on the legalities of buying firearms in the United States. But I'm pretty sure you can just get a P90 as long as you pass the background check and everything. It's the PS90. I don't think I'd be able to get one with my myriad of mental health issues. So yeah, well, I mean, who really needs a P90 to be perfectly honest? Like you're basically getting it because it looks cool and because you think it's cool, which is fine, right? But like ammo is expensive, magazines are expensive. Like I can't imagine like somebody wanting to use a P90 like just for like self-defense or everyday use. Everyone needs a P90, man. Okay, fine. Yes, I agree. Everyone does. But like the practicality of the P90 is something to be considered. I'm more into the legalities of, is this rod a gun? Yeah, right. Like, so like you don't even need to have the entire gun to own a gun, right? You just need specific parts of the gun, and that would be considered the firearm. And then we're not even going to get into other legalities of like what is a pistol, what is a rifle, all that stuff. What is a shotgun? What is any other weapon? No, we're not doing that today. Yeah, let's see. Okay, that looks fine. So now I just want to make the wings flap up and down. There are a lot of squirrels wearing Clads 3 ballistic masks in my backyard, and they're plotting something hideous. Well, then maybe you do need the P90. Maybe you do need a P90 after all. Okay. That's... Aim for the hip. It's simple, easy. It's just that easy, right? Hip bone is instant AB. It's over. I would not like to get shot in the hip. I will say, like, right, out of every place that you can get shot, hip is definitely not one that I would personally want to experience. I don't think I would want to get shot anywhere, but particularly the hip sounds pretty brutal. Holy shit, she's doing it all in one layer. Oh yeah, I haven't even colored it. I'll do the colors in a different layer. But the line work is all one layer. I mean, sometimes it's just convenient having everything in one layer. And then we got to do the other wing. Out of 10 Photoshop alternative. Yeah, this is Krita. It is free and open source. That's why I use it. And honestly, I love it. I love it. It's more like a competitor to GIMP. And I gotta say that I much prefer using this to GIMP. That looks better. GIMP feels like it came from another planet. I mean, like GIMP has good intentions, and it's definitely got a lot better. It's just, to this day, it's just not very, very fun to use, I think. No, we don't. You know, we might not even need the wing. We could just get rid of it, I think. And then just draw like a little bump to indicate that it's there. Okay, we might have to do here. No, actually we don't. We don't really need that. It's yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, maybe it might need to go down further though. Yeah, there we go. That's fine. That's fine. And so beep, 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 beep. Yep. Perfect. Okay, so now we gotta color it. Remembering the times when GIMP came with PC Magazine, a whole CD filled with software? Oh, I remember those days. I remember those days. Like a long time ago, I got this little CD from like a computer like expo or convention or something. It was like a CD, and it had like 100 games in it. Like this was like way back in the day, and so they were all like basically game demos. Basically to like promote the games, like, hey, if you like this game that you just tried, you know, maybe send some money and we'll give you the whole game, right? Yeah, they used to do stuff like that a long time ago, before distributing games on the internet was a thing. Right hand should grasp the bow. No. It is. That is the right hand. This is the right hand. Or am I going crazy? But either way, yeah, it's not meant to be super accurate. Here, I'll do this. I will add, just for the sake of realism, let's add a little. We can do better than that. No. Sorry. It's just gonna be like this. I'm sorry. It's a cute thumb. But I felt like it was making it too messy. All right, we'll try it one more time. Okay. All right, fine. And then we'll do it on this side too. Okay, there we go. Properly holding the bow now. Cool. A right-handed person would grab the bow with their left hand and draw the string with their right, but it doesn't matter either way. Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right about that. I think basically for the purpose of illustration, I didn't want to have the right arm blocking the view of the bow, right? You know what I mean, right? Because then I can also animate the hand going back and forth like that. It's for art. It's for art. Keeping the handedness accurate would require drawing it twice, one from the front and one from the back. But this way you can flip it and have it pointing left or right. Oh yeah, you're right, huh? I hadn't thought about that. Even if the handedness does change depending on where it's pointed. Yeah, you're right about that. You're right. What about the reload animation? Oh my god, I don't want to spend the whole stream doing that. Like, I just want to make this quick. Ah, where's my mouse? Where's my cursor? Okay. Where is it? Seriously. Am I losing my mind? What is that? I think my battery may have died on my mouse. It's okay. All right. Yeah, it's dying. Okay, let me change out the battery. Okay, it's fixed. It's fixed now, I think. Thoughts on ergonomic mice? I need one. I need one. Like I think those vertical mice would be really nice to have. The only problem is I don't know if they make those that have like the kind of DPI and like the response time of a gaming mouse. Like that's like the main concern. Okay, let us quickly do some coloring and then we will be done with this. Or actually, no, yeah, we need to color it. Okay. Yeah, like I was saying, like a vertical mouse would be cool if it had gaming capabilities. But I don't believe it does. Double-decker desktop. That is certainly an interesting way to put it. Okay, so yeah, we'll just quickly color it in, and then we'll call it quits for the animation part, and then we'll get into game dev. Woo! I've been really excited about working on the game again, because I haven't done anything with it since the last stream, and so I'm kind of itching to work on the game some more. Why not just use fill tool? Because I put it on a separate layer, so if I use the fill tool, it's just gonna fill the whole thing gray. I think in like there might be a way to like have it consider the lines on the layer above it. I don't know how to do that. Either way, this doesn't take much time, so no big deal. Okay, we'll do this part first. Can't you just use composite layer selection? Yeah, I could. Like I could like select the thing, like the inside area with like a magic wand tool, and then just go to the next layer and do it. But honestly, it's faster to just do it this way. Let's see, do I want to? We'll do the bow at least. Actually, maybe it might be better. No. Should we do a pink bow? How does that look? I mean, it looks fine. We'll do that. Okay, Raj, do you play any sports or that kind of thing? Not really. Like I do exercise. I mean, I haven't been to the gym recently, but I do try to stay active. But I don't really engage in any sports per se. I probably should. I'm wondering. Well, yeah, we do have to color in everything because I want it to be a transparent background. So we are going to have to color in everything eventually. All right, let's do it then. Pink and gold sounds like a nice combo. Oh, you know, we could do that, huh? We could make the handle gold instead. Yeah, thanks for the idea. I think we're gonna do that. So like running and lifting, basically. I mean, yeah, I've never really been like a sporty person. Like I used to do basketball, I used to do soccer, but I was never like into it, right? It was just something that basically my parents wanted me to do. But it wasn't something that I was particularly interested in. Wondering, the shade doesn't look quite right. Okay, there we go. That fits the theme a little bit better, I think. Have you tried barefoot shoes for working out? They're a lot better. Actually, I have. I actually have tried like the shoes with like that are like that have like the little fingers for the glove for your toes and everything. Yeah, I used to own a pair. But I don't think I got the right ones because they really hurt to use, and I kind of just stopped using them. You mean the heavy duty polymer socks, basically? Man, I like, I don't know where they came from, but like they were like, I don't know if they were ever like a fad, because I don't think anyone like they ever really like took the world by storm. But like they just appeared suddenly out of nowhere, and like people would, you would occasionally see people wearing them, and it's like, okay, that's kind of interesting. I like them. They do take time to get used to, though. If you've spent too long with heel shoes, yeah, I think that's the main thing, right? Like because at the time that I got them, I was working and I was on my feet like all day long, and so I just like I couldn't find like I needed to be comfortable instantly, you know, right? I couldn't like spend however much time it was to get used to them. Like I needed to be not hurting like immediately, you know. And so I guess that's why I never really got into it. Okay, we'll change this to gold. That's kind of interesting. Okay, yeah, this is fine. And actually, let's change the skin color again. It's looking kind of weird now. Yeah, like on my model, my skin color is actually pretty brown, or not like super brown, but like it's definitely not like pale. So let's try to match that. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. More orange? Yeah. I suppose so. Like it just it looks, I guess it's pretty close here. But I think I'm gonna go with this. Yeah. There we go. Between this barefoot shoes talk and the R34 blessing mentioned live stream, I'm thinking your VT Sona is gonna go Sarue style. Uh-oh. I mean, send me the link. Send me the link once you're done. I gotta say. Just get a screenshot and copy the hex code. I think the reason why I'm going back and forth on the color is because the hair is not jet black like my model is, right? I think that's the main reason why I'm kind of like going back and forth on it. Like for me, like I feel like this color combination looks more fitting. What's the deal with Sadway? What happened? You know, she just has, you know, a decent amount of Rule 34. Some of them happen to involve feet, you know, and since I was talking about barefoot shoes and all, like, and I am, you know, open, you know, I allow people to create Rule 34 of me, you know, I imagine naturally it's gonna happen, right? There's just one single obstacle for this root color compression. Yeah, that is true, huh? That is true. Either way, I think this is how this is the color scheme we're gonna stick with. Oh, and back to the animation. Okay, and here, we do need to change the colors a bit, though. Alright, so yeah, we'll just... But most of it's good. Most of it's good, so we can copy most of it over. But we do need to make some adjustments here. If you played basketball, you must be tall, right? I mean, I'm definitely taller than average. I'm not short, that's for sure. Okay, we need to erase this big old chunk here. So I think I'll do this. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Okay, yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. You guys can hear me, right? You guys can hear me, right? That's just your audio. Okay. Okay, that's looking good. Random Bluetooth earbud connected. Oh, that's kind of that's inconvenient for sure. Garbage explosion when? Excuse me? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Yeah, so we're almost done here. Almost done. And then I think we'll do a little bit of game dev. I don't think we're going to be doing like a 4-hour stream like we did last time. But we do want to do some game dev for sure. Oh, what's going on here? And the colors are... Wait, why is this happening? What happened? Let's see. Yeah, well, we got to take care of this first. Speaking of hardware issues, last summer my laptop's left speaker died. Might have been a voltage spike when it bricked itself. Either way, the only available pair is on eBay in Latvia, so yeah. Oof, that sucks. Yeah, it might be, yeah, I mean, ideally it would be time to upgrade the laptop, but I don't know how to, yeah, that sucks, that sucks. Sorry. Have I ever had a laptop die on me? I don't think so, actually. I've had like a PC die on me, but I don't think I ever had a laptop die. Rather their usefulness dies. Okay, that looks good, I think. Let's just check and make sure everything's... Yeah. Looking good. Just make sure that the colors are good here. Oh, little empty spot right there. Gotcha. Okay, yeah, there we go. Looks good, looks good. You're a lucky girl. Some laptops are literally designed to fail due to the PIC overheating. I think like the reason why I haven't dealt with that is because the last time I bought a the last time I owned a laptop was like it's been a while. It's been a while. Over a decade. And it might have been like the last final years of like computers and electronics not being built with like planned obsolescence in mind. So that might have been the case. That might have been it. Right. The last laptop I owned had a replaceable battery. Right. That's how long ago it was. Like a replaceable battery that you didn't have to open up the case to replace. Right. You just pull it out. So you sprouted your roots PC wise. Yeah. After a while, I was like, because for the longest time I had a laptop because I wasn't really playing games that much, and I was like, why do I need a desktop? The laptop does everything, right? But then I started getting interested in playing games again, and so I was like, okay, all right, time to get a desktop, and so I did, and now I only want to use desktops. So that's kind of the timeline there. Do I like Toho? I've never played Toho, but I want to get into Toho, but I don't know how to get into Toho because I don't know how to, like, I think like all of the games are available on PC now, I think, or like modern Windows, but I'm not sure, right? Like the early Tohos, that was like PC 98, right? I don't know if they've been ported. Never owned a laptop, didn't like the idea at that time since most of the prices don't fare well with the performance. That is true. You're pretty much always getting a better deal buying a desktop for dollar to performance. Yeah, desktop always wins, almost always. You're basically buying a laptop for different things, right? For portability or convenience or whatever. I actually do see some instances where I might need a laptop, so maybe I'll get one in the future. But for now, like the PC does everything I need. Mobile CPUs are optimized for power conservation, not the high performance modern software is demanding. And what is with modern software demanding so much processing power these days, right? Like browsers. One browser tab takes up so much CPU power. Like, why? I don't understand. And then not to mention games, right? Games, you gotta have 32 gigs of RAM. Like that still blows my mind. That's like a minimum required specs for some games. That is 32 gigs of RAM. Get a laptop that you can plug a graphics card into it. I mean, there are external graphics cards, I know, but then wouldn't you be able to plug that into anything? Right, as long as it has the right connector. Microsoft crypto mining, probably. I've heard rumors about that, right? Like your browser secretly mining crypto in the background or something. I don't know if that's ever been I don't know if that's ever been confirmed. I don't think it has. Okay, so yeah, but now we can just export these as PNGs. And then I believe in OBS, you can just make it an animation. So I'll try that out. There's no incentive to optimize since companies are driven by fast development and profit. And back when developers had to work around slow hardware, they actually had to optimize. Yep, that is true. That is true. I wish they kept that mentality going forward. Right, because like everything is like, it's so slow, right? Everything just chugs nowadays, right? Back in the day, you open an app, the instant you click on the app, it opens, right? And it's fully ready to go. But now it's like everything is booting for a while before it starts up. Even on my monster rig that I have here, right? Some things just take a while. They're using that for their AI computations. Ah, okay. Otherwise, how do they keep it so affordable and available to everyone? That's a good point. That is a good point. Everything is electron based now and so bloated. Yeah, like everything just being yeah. I would agree with you there. Yeah, what happened to making apps in C? What happened to that? I guess because people don't want terminal based apps. Hello? Hello? Do you read me? Am I here? I think my OBS just disconnected for a second. Hello? You're here? Okay, good. Thank God. I got a notification. No, OBS just disconnected. Like what? Why? Install apps that increase your phone's RAM. Those were the days. Oh my God, I remember those. It was the Wild West back then. Garbage explosion. There, yeah, there we go. There you go. You predicted it. You predicted it. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and export this then. I believe we can, export advanced. Or we can export it render animation, and then we can export it as an image sequence. So 0 to 2 or 0 to 1. Let's see. Let's make sure that it actually saved correctly. Yep, we got it. Okay. And I believe I can then put it into OBS so we can see it working. All right. Krita is going bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Bye-bye. All right, let's see. Let's create a new source, new media source, I think, or image slideshow. That's what it is. Yeah. So, Cupid. Okay. There it is. There she is. This is great. This is great. Garbage did a cartel execution on Krita. I'm a cold-blooded killer. One more thing I realized, holding a bow under tension is such an unrealistic Hollywood trope. In reality, you will feel your arms burning rather quickly. Yeah. I mean, like what, 100-pound bow is literally like holding up 100 pounds, right? Like that's why it's called a 100-pound bow, right? Just got here, but I like what's going on. Thank you. Yeah, we just spent the past like 2 hours animating this little thing right here. So I'm glad you like it. I'm glad you like it. This is supposed to be a little thing that we add for Valentine's Day. That's why I wanted to do something. But yeah, welcome to the stream. Now that we've finished the animation, we're going to be moving on to game dev now. So my pronouns are she, her, but I do appreciate you confirming. It is a weird little creature. Also talking about guns, bows, and hardware repairs. Well, I mean, it's a Cupid. It's a Cupid. It's allowed to be topless. It's allowed to be topless, right? There's nothing there. There's nothing there. You don't even. There's not even nipples, right? There's nothing there. It's just a blob. Lovely, yes. Okay, but before we continue that, I'm gonna go get some water, and then we'll do a little bit of game development. All right. So I'll be right back. I'm gonna vanish for a second. Bye bye. Loading hand. Woo. Yeah, we back. We back. Okay. So. All right, let's open up Godot. Go back to the chatting screen for now. Oh yeah, we gotta add the Cupid here too. Image slideshow. Add the Cupid. Okay. And then the only thing Cupid can't use is a shotgun. I don't see why not. Oh, hey, Harper. FFmpeg still doesn't work. Oh, no. Oh, that sucks. That sucks. Well, I hope you figure it out. Yeah, like I don't know what it is about FFmpeg, but it is kind of like it is finicky, right? Love is silent but deadly, hence Cupid's stealthy choice of weapons. Yeah, for real, for real. Okay. Okay. All right. Let us do. I'm gonna open up Godot. With a caveat of using slug shells. I feel like Cupid can use whatever weapon they desire, but maybe they prefer to be a little more traditional. Oh, hold on. I went to go get some water, and then I forgot to bring the water into my room. Be right back. Okay. Oh, okay. And then before we do anything else, yeah, streamception. Femboy streaming jitters. Yeah, for real. For real. Like, you have no idea. Like, sometimes juggling the stream and chat and talking and doing everything all at once, it can be overwhelming for sure. But I'm kind of getting back into the swing of things, so it's okay. By the way, if you find the Cupid thing distracting, I can make it smaller or move it somewhere else. Okay, yeah. I think we're good here. It happens to the best of us. Yeah, it does. It's part of the job. It's part of the job. Especially if you aren't a good juggler to begin with. I actually kind of know how to juggle, like literally juggling like 3 balls. But I can't do it well for sure. You're distracted by Cupid's badonkadonk. Well, I mean, you gotta flaunt what God gave you, right? You gotta show off what your mama gave you. I love juggling. Also can't do it well, but it's fun to do. Yeah, I can maybe do like 5 cycles before I start losing it. I think if I practiced it more, yeah, I could definitely just get it down. But yeah, I just a random thing I decided to learn one day. I used to pick which clementine I was going to eat by juggling 3 and eating the first I dropped. That sounds kind of fun. And speaking of clementines, I could use one. I could definitely use a clementine right now. I have the hand-eye coordination of a flying brick. That's okay. That's okay. That's the point. Keeps you distracted before delivering a deadly blow. Oh, I see. Yes, that's correct. That's correct. Yeah, you let the dumpy distract you, and then It's lights out. Yes, that is exactly what's going on. Okay. Okay, golden bean is still functional, I hope. Yeah. So we could like work on a couple of things. I think maybe we'll do like a walking animation. Okay, double jump still works, good. And then I'm probably going to want to add like arms to the view model as well. And a couple of other things. Crosshair, stuff like that. We'll get into it. Insert solid snake joke about being too thick to be stealthy here. Oh man, didn't they nerf Snake's butt in Fortnite? And then they just recently added the Raiden skin too. Yeah, every iteration of Snake in video games that aren't the original Metal Gear games, the butt just shrinks. Okay, yeah, I guess we'll do the walking animation first. I think that's what we'll do. Okay, and so my friend complained that his ass is too flat. I can't believe that's like a proper thing being addressed. Yeah, I mean, you cannot just like vanish that beautiful thing. You can't do that. You can't do that to us. Who needs arms? Arms are pretty overrated anyways. Will we see the strawberry jelly bean enemies this stream or the next one? I mean, we can just make it real quick right here. We can make the NPCs. Let's do that. Call this the NPC. Save it. And we'll do a new folder, call it NPC. Save it. Give it a collision shape. And then the bean. We gotta add the bean. And make it the right make it the right color too. Okay, and give it a, make it nice and shiny looking. Yeah, there we go. Let's put that in our world. Oh yeah, one thing I should probably do is create a new node specifically for the world. We'll call that world. Everything goes in the world. NPC, and then in. Oh, one thing that I do need to do though. I need to change this. So we want to keep the origin at the feet. It definitely makes things easier. Okay. Yep, there we go. And so now we have enemy beans. Woo! Oh, and you can see like it looks very stuttery when we're strafing like this. And that's because my position is only updating 60 frames a second, right? So it's not like super smooth, but we can fix that. We'll fix that later. Ass too flat, easy, sit in front of a computer 18 hours a day, works every time. Yeah, you'll definitely balloon up in multiple areas. Well, you also have to combine it with copious amounts of Doritos and Mountain Dew, and you know. Yeah. Okay, so the hit markers do work. And again, the spread is not how it's gonna be once the game's done. We're just making sure the spread actually works. But yeah, having the origin point at the feet helps in a lot of ways, because like if you want to like teleport the character to another spot, it's a lot easier. You don't have to account for, because if the origin point was in the middle and then you wanted to spawn it like right here at this pink spot right there, and you just move it to that point, then it would be halfway in the ground, because the origin point is in the middle, and that the origin point is where it would, the origin point would match that spot right there. So if you put it at the feet, then when they teleport there, they'll still be standing up all the way. How's game dev treating you? Pretty good, pretty good. I mean, it's one of the things that I enjoy the most. And so for the longest time, I was kind of hesitant about doing game dev on stream. I don't know why. I think it's because like I thought people wouldn't be interested, but I mean, people are interested, but also like I just enjoy doing it. So it's like it's something that I could continue doing for a long period of time. But today we're not going to be doing a whole lot of game dev. Maybe like another hour or so. Godot 3 or 4? If 4, how's it changes in your opinion? Okay, so this is Godot 4.2.1, I think. I will say, coming from Godot 3, it was a bit of a adjustment. It was. Because there were certain changes to the way certain things worked that I thought was kind of irritating at first. But now I think that they were like the right moves for the most part. There are still certain things that I really don't like, but otherwise it's mostly, mostly improvements. Okay, all right. Let's do. Yeah, let's make the walking animation. That should be pretty easy to do. Oh wait, I'm trying to remember how to do it. I hope they will roll out about 18 more major versions before going to 5.0. It's gonna be a while before 5.0, right? Like it's like far out enough that you probably shouldn't really even be thinking about it, right? Because 5.0 will probably take just as long as 4.0 took, yeah? So many, many years. And then once 5.0 comes out, then we'll be waiting on 6.0 and it'll take just as long or longer. All the node name changes threw me off so hard. Like, yeah, it did throw me off, but at least they changed it to names that make sense, right? If they just named them some random thing just for the sake of changing the name, I would be pretty pissed off. But at least they changed it to a name that makes sense. It just takes getting used to coming from Godot 3. So I'm grateful for that. That I am grateful for. Okay, let's see. How is it done? I think it's like get, or let's see. Okay, yeah, we'll do it here. Flunk, I think it's like get sign. Yeah, we return. I don't remember how to do it. Okay, so I'm gonna quickly look it up. I'm just gonna copy and paste it from another project of mine. And then we'll be back. To be fair though, one of the key points of 4.0 was to restructure internal stuff for faster feature development for the engine, so it may take less time. That is true. I mean, to the way I look at it, right? It enables them to add more stuff in the same amount of time, right? That's the way I look at it. You're right, actually. Yeah, it's like because the development is open source. There's not really such a thing as crunch, right? Like they're not like the development is not like headed by like a company or anything, right? It's just whoever wants to contribute can contribute. But yeah. Let's see. Yeah, I'm literally looking up a different project where I have all the code I need. I'm just gonna copy and paste it. I just need to find it. It might not be here. Okay. Got to go, but wanted to say hi and wish you luck. I hope it all goes smooth in your deving. Okay, thank you. Well, thanks for stopping by, and have a good rest of your day. Okay, you know what? We're just gonna do that some other time. We're not gonna do that today. Because there was a specific implementation that I wanted to do. I don't remember how to do it now, so we'll do it next time. Okay, so instead, we will do camera shake. So I think we will put that right here. Yeah, funk, camera shake. Okay. Yeah, we'll do camera shake instead. And so we need to get the reference to our view model animation node, which we already have. Good, excellent. Oh wait, no, we need the camera animation node. Whoopsie, whoopsie. By the way, has anyone played Pal World? I'm thinking about playing it. I haven't done it yet. Like there was a lot of controversy about it. I want to play but haven't. What is the deal with it? Well, it's like everyone's calling it Pokemon with guns, and that's pretty much what it is, right? I mean, I haven't played personally yet, but I remember there being a lot of controversy about it because, like, at first people thought that they used AI to make the game, and that turned out not to be true. And then after that, they moved on to like, they're plagiarizing Pokemon. And it's turning out that that's also not really true. Like they didn't rip any models. Some of the pals look similar to other Pokemon, but like not in any way that can be considered plagiarizing. And so I think I'm actually going to give the game a try. Right? There's no like moral reason not to, right? Because it looks interesting. It looks interesting. And then there's child labor allegations. Okay, I had not heard about that. Well, I guess we'll have to see. We'll have to to see if any more information comes out. Gameplay is nothing like Pokemon, it's just the creatures that are similar. Is that right? Well, I mean, yeah, Pokemon, you don't have shooting, you don't... I mean, yeah, you don't really have shooting, so there's that. Please stream it. I might. Like if I get the game, I may in fact just stream it. It has Breath of the Wild climbing and glider, which is epic. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, like I don't really see any particular reason not to play it. It's just kind of like whether you want to or not. I've heard people say it's similar gameplay to Ark. Okay. I mean, I've never played Ark either. And that's another game I could try. But yeah, it's just kind of crazy like how the discourse about the game has evolved on X. It's kind of wild. It's wild. X feels like it feels very different than what it used to feel like, for sure. Okay, we got our camera animation node, so we can do basically the same thing that we do for our fire animation. Okay, so when we do our camera shake, we want to randomize the rotation and just kind of like jiggle the camera a little bit. I thought it just popped up out of nowhere, but apparently it had a trailer 4 months ago. Well, the game's been in development for a couple of years, and I believe that they actually, right, like it's not like there's been nothing about the game, right? Like there's been like press release, not press, but there's been marketing material going back even a couple of years. And so it's not like people did, like this game was completely unknown. But yeah, it did kind of like just like gain a whole bunch of steam all of a sudden, that's for sure. Still can't get used to the bird site being called a Roman number 10. Is that right? Is that right? Like I said, I haven't played, but I am pretty interested. Okay. So we do rand F range as usual. Actually, we could just copy this, huh? And we can call this, yeah, float max rot. Sounds good. And then we don't need recoil though. So there's that. And Twitter equals X now. Yeah. Oh, okay, that's what you were talking about. I was like, blue, like bird site, like what? Okay, yeah. Do you like the Pokemon game perchance? I used to, for sure. Back in the Game Boy and Game Boy Advance days. I played... Oh wow, it's actually been a while since I played a Pokemon game. The last Pokemon game that I played was Pokemon Gold. It was Gold. It's been a while. Last Pokemon... Yeah, Pokemon Gold was the last Pokemon game I played. Wow, it's been a while. Oh hey Hash, how's it going? Nostalgic at the very least, I assume. Yeah, it definitely was. Yeah, like I said, like I'm ancient in internet years, and so I think I kind of grew out of Pokemon around that time, Pokemon Gold. I did also like Digimon too. I did. I was in my Genshin course and then the fire alarm went off when I was recording my homework. That's right, Genshin. That's right. And but recording homework. Now that's a very interesting phrase to see nowadays. Or like, cause like that concept did not exist when I was in school. Let's just say recording homework. Okay. Okay, so we need to do a camera shake tween. But yeah, so like off stream, I may continue to do development on occasion, right? Because like sometimes I just gotta like lock in and get some stuff done. But I mean, for the most part, I do want to stream the development as if possible. These new generations get TikToks as their homework. Hey, if it gets kids learning, then I'm fine with it. I'm fine with it. It's apparently it's getting hard to reach the new generation and educate them. So anything that works, I'll take it. Posted my Genshin course on TikTok and got a bunch of views. yeah. That is the way. I know you've done your assignment all right, but you could have at least closed this PH tab before starting your homework screen grab. Always remember to close out the hub before you do any official business. Never forget to close out the hub. Okay, so create a new tween. Get tree.create tween. And then we don't need to set it parallel though. The camera shake tween. Oh. Yeah, we don't need to set it parallel. Nothing wrong with watching prawn. I mean, yeah. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with watching wholesome videos of fishing, right? Between the property. They're just little shrimps, just little guys. Now, if you're watching porn, that's again, nothing wrong with watching porn, I guess. But like other people might have a problem with it. Kind of remind me the time my ADHD kicked so hard I tried to open PUBG in my group presentation. Damn, like you were just really like you were just really after that chicken dinner. It's like and then there's also Cornhub. That is right, Cornhub. Just literally videos of corn. No, I just think it's funny how on TikTok you're not allowed to say words like corn or porn, so then it gets censored as corn. And then oftentimes people bring that mentality over to like Twitter and they call it corn too, but you don't have to. It's Twitter or X. It's X, you know? Yeah, I mean, I've been trying my best to call it X instead of Twitter. So camera anim, and then we need to tween the rotation degrees. I refuse to call it X. Yeah, I mean, like, it's complicated. I don't know. Maybe I'm putting too much weight into this. Maybe I'm thinking about it too much. But like, as a trans person, I kind of want to avoid dead naming stuff. You know, like I feel like it would be hypocritical of me. Or am I just thinking about it too much? Like, is it not that deep? Is it not that deep? I don't know. I get dead naming people, but Twitter is not people. That is true. But like, it's a person who wanted their thing to be named a different thing than it used to be, right? I guess like it, right? Like, because like, even if a person, like you hate a person if they have, like, I don't know if it's right to like dead name someone just because you hate them. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if I'm thinking too much into this. At least their Twitter videos domain is doing great after the renaming, right? Oh yeah, you're right, huh? X videos. Ooh, yeah. In my opinion, not that deep. Call it Twitter to hurt his feelings. It's not like his identity is being erased. We're shitting on his decision. I mean, you do have a point. You do have a point, right? It is not really like, it is not the equivalent of dead naming a person. That is true. Let's see. Actually, we need to do. Used to be 0.0. And then float duration dot set trans. Sign. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, I guess like the only thing that I don't really like is people who call it zitter. Right, like trying to mash the two names together. Like just pick one or the other. Please don't call it zitter and a zeet, you know. Set trans is crazy. I know, right? I know, right? Okay. Oh, wait. Camera shake. Twin dot finished. And then we have to create a whole new function for the second part. That's what I was saying. Yeah. Like I like, it's kind of like the in Overwatch 2, right? You know, the character who is now known as Cassidy used to be called McCree, and there are people who still insist on calling him McCassidy, right? But it's like, come on, like that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Say one or the other, right? Mean it. Like believe, like stand by your decision, right? Right. Don't be doing this, you know, middle of the fence thing when there's absolutely no need to do that. I don't know. That's I guess hot take of the year, mic drop. Here we go. This anim. Copy. Camera shake anim return. Consistency is the key. Yeah, I do think that, yeah, consistency is important for a lot of things. Okay, that looks good. That looks good. Oh, there's no 0. Okay. Just need to call the return function. Camera shake turn. And we don't need this. Let's float return duration. Okay. And then there we go. It should just be fine like that. Oh. My neck, ow. I think I've been like hunched over for too long. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'm thinking I'm probably just gonna do this one thing and then I'm probably gonna call it there after that. So, okay. Camera root. Button. Camera. Shake. Anim. What the neck do? My neck be hurting is that's what it do. That's what it do. Okay, so let's see. Max, guess we could call it like const max cam rotation. That will say like 0 point, or maybe like 2.0, just to make sure it's working. Or the 3. Max cam rotation and then VM anim duration. Okay. I mean, I've been trying to crack my neck. I've been trying to do it, but it's just hurting. It's not cracking. Okay. Let's see if it works. Okay, yeah, it definitely works. It definitely works. It's not going to be this intense, but it definitely works. We can make it even more intense. Yeah, but more likely we're gonna want to do like maybe like 0.5 or something like that, because we don't want to make people dizzy. Right. Even this might be a bit much. Just enough to kind of give it more oomph, you know? Gotta wait till those CO2 bubbles build up enough for a satisfying sound. Yeah. Usually the best sounds are right when I wake up in the morning. I'm just like cracked, like just pop, pop, pop everywhere. Yeah, so we'll do that. We'll add the walking animation next time. I guess one thing that I could do is I can smooth out the camera. could do that. So it's not like doing the 60 frames a second jitter. Let's see. Okay, we'll just create a thing called camera smoothing. Okay, and so the camera root or is set as top level. Top level equals true. And then, right, and then so then the camera root dot rotation, I guess rotation degrees equals player dot rotation degrees. Okay, that way. Okay, so, oh, right, because I'm not even I'm not even I haven't even called the function yet. Okay. And then we'll put this right here. Camera smoothing. Okay. Oh, and we should also pass delta into it. Garbage, ever heard or tried of Ravenfield? If so, opinions? I've heard of it. I've never played it. It's like the low poly single player like FPS game, right? That's what it is, right? Correct. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. I might have to give it a try. People have been recommending me that game for ages, and I always just forget to try it out. But this year I do want to try like new games and new genres and stuff like that. So yeah, I'll check it out. Think of it as a proto battle bit. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, let's make sure this works. Okay, but if we, yeah, okay, yeah, it's working. Okay, and then, oh yeah, so if you have any games that you'd recommend me to play, and it doesn't have to be just FPS games, but any kind of game, you know, feel free to let me know. I've seen its early build, pretty cool low poly battlefield. I want to see what it evolved into. Why do I feel like I heard somewhere that the development kind of stopped? Or was that a different game? I might be mixing it up with something else. I should play chess. Honestly, yeah, I should. Okay, so position equals lerp player dot position or position from variant to variant. Okay, yeah. So position to player dot position, and for the lerp value, I think we'll do like 40. I think 40 is going to be okay. Have you tried Titanfall 2? Yes, I have. In fact, I streamed it. We beat the whole campaign. We played some multiplayer. Fun game for sure. I enjoyed the heck out of that. Cam Smooth Lerp. I think I do want to stream Pal World, so no need to recommend that. But what other games? What other games are there? Pretty cool game I found recently is Supremacy 1914. What is that? Oh, I'll look it up. Would it be too much of a stretch to offer you to give a try to High Fleet? I don't know what that is. Why didn't I tell you that I streamed Titanfall 2? I mean, we streamed it a while ago. It was like before I took my long break. And it was one of like the earlier streams I did. And once I beat the campaign and played the multiplayer, I didn't really like see much of a need to stream it again. It would be cool if there was a Titanfall 3 though. Wouldn't that be nice? I think that would be nice, right? King Croissant, how's it going? What was I doing? Yeah, we need to test the camera smoothing. Okay, yeah, much better. Kind of changes the way it feels, but we can adjust that. But yeah, much smoother now. Soup Croissant. Is that a game? Is that a thing? Okay, yeah, so now it's starting to feel a little floaty because we are kind of just lerping the camera position. So I think what we'll do is we'll increase the player character controller acceleration from 20 to like, I don't know, 30. That might work. No, it feels kind of weird now. Okay, so we might have to change this. We might have to make it faster, like 70 or something. Still feels a bit weird. We might have to, I don't know, maybe 100? I don't know, because if we do it too fast, then it's going to be all jittery again. Yeah, that feels better, but we're starting to get jitters again. We might have to deal with it though, because this feels much better. Okay, yeah, that's good. High Fleet is like a Russian dune where you're managing a fleet of huge propane-fueled flying steel bunkers. Why does that sound familiar? Why does that sound familiar? High Fleet. Let me look that up. Okay, I mean, I haven't seen this before. Yeah, I was thinking about like a very different game, but okay, that's interesting. I'll write it down. Have you picked up Booty Blasting again? No, unfortunately, it is canceled. This game that we're working on here is a different game entirely. It's much smaller in scope, so hopefully we can finish it in a reasonable amount of time. But yeah. Might have to... Well, we can tweak the whole camera smoothing stuff later. But yeah, Booty Blasting, unfortunately, the development is over. You can reuse the assets from the game. I could. The only assets I might think of for using. Well, to be honest, I can't really think of any assets I would want to reuse. Kind of just want to make everything from scratch. But we'll see. We'll see. I might be able to find something. But yeah, I think that's all we're going to do for game dev today. Oh yeah, audio. Audio. I could pull some audio from there. Yeah. Okay. Okay. All right. I think that's going to be it for today then. So thanks everybody for dropping by. Let's go to here. Okay. All right. Okay. All right, everyone. Thank you all. It was fun. Definitely enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed our little animation that we created. This will be popping up during Valentine's Day, and yeah, it was fun. It was fun. So thank you all. Let's see. I don't know when the next stream is gonna be, but it'll be as soon as I have time. As soon as I have time, basically. So yeah, thank you all once again, and so I'll see you next time. Okay. Bye bye. Bye bye.